yeah, sure, why not? Great. It's Unreal Engine. That means it's going to work perfectly. Hello, everyone. It's your Captain speaking, and welcome to Nietzsche's Shadow. Nietzsche's. Nietzsche, I think that's how it's pronounced, was a philosopher, I think. I don't know anything about this game. It is a demo from the Steam Next Fest. Go try it out yourself. Link in the description. Let's try a new game. New game? There's 4 new games. Let's try this first one. 1881, the Swiss Alps. Friedrich Nietzsche is known for his long walks amongst vast mountain landscapes. In the thin air of these high peaks, his deepest philosophical thoughts take shape. Thank you for letting me read that. I wish I was known for walking. The philosopher... Ooh, waited too late for that one. Oh, dawn, the quietest hour of the day.
It is in this moment that one finds oneself, before the day begins, when thoughts possess a crystal clarity. Each morning brings new creation, new thought. The pages of my final work. The wind has scattered them across the mountains. Perhaps my thoughts needed to be free. Was not every word I imprisoned on paper merely another cage?
A philosopher chasing his own thoughts. What a tragic sight, or should I say comical. I noticed you've been quiet for so long. I thought I'd create an opportunity for conversation.
You? Who are you?
Aren't you pleased to have someone to talk to?
By God and all things I don't believe in, my shadow speaks. I hear it, yet I cannot believe it.
Yes, your shadow. I am your most honest side, dear Friedrich. Everything you try to run from. Here I am, with you. Let's accept this as it is and not think too much about it. In a few hours, it will all be over.
Okay, we have to interrupt you there. That is horrible. Oh! Resume, save, and quit. Is there not an option for not having it run like garbage? Quit, save, resume. Not good. Not
Very
good.
Well, then. I shall continue today's walk with you, Shadow.
Haven't you already begun walking, Friedrich?
Where's my shirt? There's my shadow. Okay. Can I please fix this? It doesn't even look that good. Why is it running like hot ass? And not the good kind of hot ass. I've got to change this. I have no choice. I have to. I don't know how. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try and fix this.
Haven't you already begun walking, Friedrich?
Yes, in 20 frames per second fashion. I am back. I thought switching the whole entire computer to 1080p would help it. Usually I rely on the fact that I can go into options. Most games have this thing called options. And I can switch it to 1080p from there, so I don't have to worry about it here or outside of the computer. But I didn't have that option, so I switched it to 1080p computer-wide, and it did not help at all. So you guys are just going to have to endure like I am. I'm sorry. There's no dumbing down the graphics. Again, it doesn't... Maybe it's all the grass. Maybe all the grass is disrupting it, because as you can see, you can even see the grass from way on that hill over there. Not good for frame rates. Whoever made this game didn't realize how grass affects stuff. And it doesn't even look that great. But there's our home. Maybe it'll speed up a little bit when we get inside. Probably not. We're going to find out, though. So, we're talking to our own shadow. We're Friedrich Nietzsche. Press E to interact with the door. Oh. Why was it so tall?
This place.
Oh, thank God.
Where is this place?
So, this wasn't your house? This wasn't the way you designed it? Having an invisible light bulb in your corner here? Okay, whoever made this game, there are a few issues. It is a demo. Don't forget, it is a demo. There are butterflies or leaves. Oh, okay. I get the reference. E for interaction with the page.
How did my pages come to be here? No. Life has not disappointed me.
They just did.
On the
The
contrary,
pages are gone.
I find it truer, more desirable and mysterious every year. Ever since the day when the great liberator came to me. The idea that life could be an experiment of the seeker for knowledge.
Why am I
And not
shirtless?
a duty, not a calamity, not trickery. Life as a means to knowledge. With this principle in one's heart, one can live not only boldly, but even gaily, and laugh gaily too.
Universe doesn't see you. It never did. You're just a flicker in a dying bulb. A radio signal fading into static. And the great joke of it all, you were the only one whole ever thought you mattered.
I'm not laughing. So here's a thing to know about Unreal Engine. When you're making your own game, I've never really experienced making a full game at all. What I normally just do is create like an open world sandbox and just put random shit in it, like a column or build a house myself. No gameplay elements whatsoever. I mean, I might put a character in there that can run in first-person mode, but that is the extent of my knowledge of game making. This is a good example of how when you look at the floor or look into a corner of a room and you've got that effect where the sunlight's really bright through a window and then when you go outside it fades into like normalcy, but when you're inside it's super bright. I can't remember what the effect is called, but you don't really need it in this situation, in this room. It's not necessary. So he should have turned it off during this level, because when you don't turn it off and you look at the floor, it goes pitch black. For some reason, the default sun brightening and fading effect in Unreal Engine is when you look in a corner or at the floor, it goes pitch black for some stupid reason. It doesn't make any sense, and they haven't fixed it for years. The Unreal Engine has been a thing. And that's this guy, what he's done is he's not, whoever the developer is that a thing? No, that's a column. He's not turned that off during this level. Also, the fog, maybe it's atmospheric and that's the way he wanted it, boss, so he should have backed the fog up a little bit, probably. Let's I think we're no, we're not interacting yet. It's pitch black, like I said. Did we do it? 1 of 3 pages collected. Should I collect more before I go? Apparently so. Okay, sorry for the rant, but it doesn't. It's a strange option to keep it. I don't know why I just went black just now. That was weird. 1 of 3 pages collected. Well, let's collect this one. Okay.
That fundamental question hidden in the depths of the human mind. Have you ever found it, Friedrich?
Which question do you speak of?
Why do we exist? No. Even more fundamental. Why does anything exist at all?
The question itself is wrong. Existence has no why. Existence is itself the reason. The will to power, life itself, is sufficient. What is truly interesting is why you feel the need to ask this question.
Interesting. This capacity to ask questions, this questioning impulse, is it not itself a fascinating anomaly?
Yes, very fascinating. I didn't know this was going to be a word simulator. And a walking simulator. There's no running at all. So we're looking for this next set of pages. Just casually strolling. Also, this texture. I can't look at it directly because the screen goes completely black, but I get that it's like The Shining, but it's a little low res. And not movie accurate. That the patterns were not this small. Where the hell is the third page? Oh, it's directly in front of me. If it wasn't so hazy, maybe I'd find that out. Also, this is a clear example of how he just left some light coming through the ceiling in Unreal Engine 5 editor. Maybe that's why he kept the effect like this, so it'd be more prominent. I don't know.
The greatest weight. What if some day or night a demon were to steal after you into your loneliest loneliness and say to you, "This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more."
And all these corridors, all these thoughts will repeat infinitely.
Eternal recurrence. My curse or my salvation.
Ah, yes, the eternal recurrence.
This idea of eternal recurrence. How many different minds have produced it? How many consciousnesses can bear this weight?
No, sorry for cutting you off. Does anyone else find philosophers to be just a little bit pretentious? I mean, I get that they think of the hard questions, but so do I, and I also still go to a 9-to-5 job. Maybe they did as well. I'm not sure. Did Nietzsche have a job besides philosophizing? This is not good. Press E to interact with the weapon.
I never fired this weapon. I suppose I forgot to turn it in when I left the army.
Do you think you forgot? Or did you fold it into your cloak and hide it?
Empty. No bullets.
How can you be certain without checking Friedrich?
How am I holding it?
Too
In
old.
midair.
It's been 30 years. Useless now.
You see a weapon, you take it. Your finger moves to the trigger, a warrior's first instinct. But this is not your war, Friedrich.
Ah, my weapon. My floating weapon. What? Why are my hands T-Rexing right now? They almost look like a chicken. Do I have chicken wings? My shadow. It is a different character, so it might be having its own thoughts and intuitions about what it is. Another page.
Total character of the world, in all eternity, is chaos. Not in the sense of lacking necessity, but rather lacking order, arrangement, form, beauty, wisdom, and whatever else we call our aesthetic anthropomorphism.
Outside's creeping in.
Let us beware of ascribing to it heartlessness and unreason, or their opposites. It is neither perfect, nor beautiful, nor noble, nor does it have any wish to become any of these things. It does not by any means strive to imitate man.
So you say we should not anthropomorphize the universe? Interesting. But what if it is studying you?
The very concept of studying is a product of the human mind.
Perhaps that is why we are interested. You say the universe is chaotic, yet you can comprehend it. There is the paradox.
Ooh.
Consciousness that can create meaning in a
Nope.
meaningless universe. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond these corridors, Friedrich?
What corridors? Is this my mind?
You not the one who brought me here.
No. And yes, I am part of you, but also speaking with you. Does not thought sometimes appear to come from outside? How can the mind examine itself, Friedrich? When the mind examines itself, is it still the same mind?
Oh.
This place is strange,
Yes, it is.
darkly
I can see right through the walls.
yet someplace I have never been.
You might be trying to remember things you have forgotten, or perhaps things you should not remember.
What even is this texture?
Consciousness, a curious structure like a labyrinth. Some doors.
Oh, what is this texture? Who made this game?
hidden.
This is not the time for philosophical riddles. I must find an exit.
Please, do.
Exit, Friedrich. To which reality do you wish to return? To the mountains? Perhaps you wish to descend to an even deeper reality. Perhaps. But of course, let us continue. There must be an exit at the end of this corridor.
Okay, so I think that the stretched texture is intentional. It's supposed to be like the room is the hallway is stretching out far, pretty far. It is obviously. I don't know. There's several issues already with this demo. 1, you can see through the walls. 2, I'm shirtless for some weird reason. 3, when you look at the floor, everything goes black. It's like I'm like literally passing out. And there's a lot of words. I know it's
They don't feel real.
I know it's supposed to be philosophical, but
A particular arrangement of molecules? And what if they are merely a reflection of another arrangement?
You say, reflection of another arrangement. But which arrangement? Every order we believe to be real is nothing but an interpretation that has seized power. Every order we discover in the world is actually an order we impose upon the world.
Noted.
What?
I wonder if they're using AI generated words. And the acting's okay for this type of game, but I don't know if it's AI or not. This is a lot of pages. Did Nietzsche write this much? How did he make money? How do philosophers even make money? You know what? I bet they're all Nepo babies.
One day, the wanderer slammed a door behind himself, stopped in his tracks, and wept. Then he said, "This penchant and passion for what is true, real, non-apparent, certain, how it aggravates me. Why does this gloomy and restless fellow keep following and driving me? I want to rest, but he will not allow it.
He didn't even cover the whole entire hill up with
Much
books.
there is,
It's supposed to be a hill of books. But-
everywhere Armida's gardens
You
beckon
can-
me. Everywhere I must keep tearing my heart away and experience new bitternesses. I must raise my feet again and again.
I did raise my feet.
Wounded though they be, and because I must go on, I often look back in wrath at the most beautiful things that could not hold me, because they could not hold me.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't, what are we doing now? Was there something else in the book pile? I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I choose these blindly, and, maybe you're enjoying it. Maybe you're enjoying the philosophy. I'm having a hard time following. I don't pay attention as much as I should when I'm playing video games. Holy shit! Why are we ascending? Question: is this supposed to happen? I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna try and make it to this notch right here. I assume it's a notch. I'm pretty sure they didn't add fall damage to this walking simulator philosophical game. It's supposed to be, it said horror. It said psychological horror. I told you guys in the last episode that I was gonna do more horror. At least for this video. Oh, we are going in the right direction, I think. I'm gonna stop right there and let us raise a little higher. Ha! No! If you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you, Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich.
Dear Friedrich,
Friedrich.
a philosopher, chasing after his thoughts.
This better not have been the entire demo. I'm gonna be real pissed.
Darkness, you seek the light. In those quiet hours, while while others slept, you always pursued truth. In
I'm posting this anyway, I don't care what you say.
minds overlook, you've always searched for meaning. While others skimmed the surface, you dove into the depths. Look, I am the voice of your forgotten,
And somehow you also broke your leg.
your most honest self. I am your darkness within. As you venture deeper into the dark, what awaits you in these shadows is your true self, lost in the shadows of your past. I am the journey into your own depths.
Wow. There's a guy that works at my wife's place of work, looks just like him, actually, mustache and all. That was really funny.
Come, Friedrich, let me show you who you truly are.
So why couldn't the game look like this? This is way more entertaining than what we just went through. But I'm not controlling this, obviously. Oh, it's just showing you what might... See, this looks good! Why can't we play in here? Obviously, it's a real place. Because he's controlling it. Like he's making a video, controlling it with his mouse. This is just showing what it could be. This is what the game could be like. Or what it might be like if we finish it. Nietzsche's Shadow, wishlist now on Steam. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that short or that long at the same time. So, if you're really into philosophical discussions and you want to try this out and you want to listen better than I did, or watch it and listen to it without me babbling on, then go and download it and wishlist it on Steam. Link in the description. But as far as I am concerned, so unlike the Stanley Parable, which also has a narrator, it was short sentences and funny sentences. I know this game isn't going for funny, but it is long and drawn out sentences talking about philosophy, probably in the same sort of language that Friedrich Nietzsche himself talked in, which as far as modern day is concerned is still very, very old English sounding. If he is English, I don't think he is. Friedrich Nietzsche, definitely not English, but I think the good for the developer for trying to sound like Nietzsche, the philosopher. I keep saying he's a philosopher. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked that out, but I'm pretty sure he is. Great. Okay. It's going to hit a very specific audience who likes that kind of thing. But for me, with a very short attention span, I didn't really get a lot of the innuendos or metaphors because I'm not very intelligent. So that was Nietzsche's Shadow. Go check it out for yourself, and maybe, hopefully, that what was shown at the end there was actually going to be in the game. Probably. We'll see. Anyway, sorry for the short video. Sorry for the not a lot of talking because they were talking a lot video. I don't strive very well. I don't thrive very well in those types of games. But here we are. I'm going to post anyway. All raw. No cuts, like you guys have voted. You said you like that, so we're going to continue to do that style, and I'm going to continue to sharpen my improv sword or chops or however you want to call it by doing it in this style. I will only cut where I need to cut. Okay. All right. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.